Hey everyone, welcome back to Talk Room in English.
Hi, guys. Good to see you here again.
We're here to help you practice real everyday English, the kind you really use in life.
If you enjoy learning with natural conversations, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Today, we're going to talk about how to talk at the restaurant in English.
So stay with us. Listen, relax, and repeat when you want.
So, James, how's your day going so far?
Pretty good. I had a slow morning, which was nice.
Oh, really? What did you do?
I made some pancakes for breakfast and had a big cup of coffee.
Pancakes? That sounds amazing. Did you eat alone or with someone?
I ate with a friend who stayed at my place last night. We talked and listened to music.
That sounds cozy. I had a very simple breakfast today.
What did you have?
Just yogurt with some fruit and a little honey, and, of course, tea.
Of course, you and your tea. How's the weather where you are?
It's sunny, but a bit windy. I opened the window and it felt really fresh.
Nice. It's cloudy here, but not too cold.
Did you do anything fun yesterday?
Yes, I went for a walk in the park in the afternoon.
That's great. I stayed home and watched a movie. Very lazy day.
Lazy days are important too.
True. Okay, now let's talk about restaurants.
Yes, one of my favorite topics.
So, James, imagine you arrive at a restaurant. What's the first thing you usually say?
When I walk in, I usually say, "Hi, we'd like a table for two, please."
Right. A table for two means you want a place for two people to sit and eat.
If I'm alone, I say, "A table for one, please."
And then the host or hostess usually answers.
The host or hostess is the person at the front who welcomes you and shows you where to sit.
They might say, "Sure, right this way." And then they walk you to your table.
Or they might say, "Do you have a reservation?"
A reservation means you called or booked in advance to save a table at a specific time.
Exactly. So if you booked before, you can say, "Yes, we have a reservation under James."
Under James means the reservation is in your name.
If you don't have a reservation, you can say, "No, we don't. Is there a table available?"
Available means free, ready to use.
Sometimes they say, "Yes, of course." And sometimes they say, "There's a short wait."
A short wait means you need to wait a little time before you can sit.
Then they may ask you to sit on a bench or in a waiting area.
So, James, what do you prefer? A table by the window or somewhere quiet inside?
I usually ask for a quiet table. I might say, "Could we have a quiet table, please?"
That's a nice, polite sentence. I often say, "Can we sit by the window, please?"
By the window means next to the window where you can look outside.
Exactly. It feels more open and bright.
So now you're sitting at the table. What happens next?
Usually, the server comes.
The server is the person who takes your order and brings your food and drinks. Sometimes we say waiter for a man and waitress for a woman, but server is more general.
The server might say, "Hi, how are you tonight?" Or, "Hi, welcome. Can I get you something to drink?"
Can I get you something to drink is a common question. It means, what would you like to drink?
How do you usually answer?
I might say, "Yes, I'd like a glass of water, please." Or, "I'll have an orange juice."
I like to say, "Could I have still water, please?"
Still water means water without gas, not sparkling.
And sparkling water has bubbles, like a soft drink.
If I want a soft drink, like cola, I say, "I'll have a Coke, please."
I usually order tea, of course. I say, "I'd like a cup of tea, please."
If you don't know yet, you can say, "I need a minute, please."
Yes, I need a minute means you need more time to decide.
Now, after you order your drinks, the server often gives you the menu.
The menu is the list of food and drinks in the restaurant.
Sometimes the menu is on paper, sometimes it's on a board, and sometimes it's on a QR code with your phone.
True. When you look at the menu, there might be different sections like starters, main courses, and desserts.
A starter is a small dish you eat before your main dish, like soup or salad.
A main course is the big dish, the main part of your meal, like pasta or steak.
And dessert is the sweet dish you eat at the end, like cake or ice cream.
Exactly. So, James, when you don't understand something on the menu, what do you say?
I ask the server. I might say, "Excuse me, what is this dish?" Or, "How is this prepared?"
That's very natural. I often say, what do you recommend?
Recommend means suggest. You ask the server what they think is good.
Right. For example, I say, what do you recommend for the main course?
The server might answer, "The chicken pasta is very popular."
Then I can say, okay, I'll try the chicken pasta. Thank you.
If you have allergies or you don't eat something, it's important to say it.
Yes, totally. For example, you can say, I'm allergic to nuts. Does this dish have any nuts?
Allergy means your body has a bad reaction to something.
Or you can say, I don't eat meat. Do you have vegetarian options?
Vegetarian options means dishes without meat or fish.
There are many useful small sentences like that when you order.
So after you choose, the server usually asks, "Are you ready to order?"
Ready to order means ready to tell them what you want to eat.
If you're ready, you can say, "Yes, I'd like the tomato soup to start and the grilled chicken for my main course."
Grilled means cooked over direct heat, often with lines on the food.
If you're not ready, you can say, "Not yet, we need a few more minutes, please."
That's very polite and simple.
Do you ever share dishes, Ava?
Sometimes, when I share, I say, we're going to share this pizza. Could you bring an extra plate, please?
An extra plate means one more plate than usual.
Yes, so both people can put some food on their own plate.
I like that. It feels friendly.
Me too. And while we wait for the food, I usually drink some water and talk.
Same here. I also like to look around and enjoy the atmosphere.
Atmosphere means the feeling or mood of the place, like quiet, romantic, or busy.
Exactly. A restaurant can feel cozy, fancy, or very casual.
Cozy means warm and comfortable. Fancy means elegant, maybe more expensive. Casual means relaxed and simple.
I usually go to casual restaurants with friends.
Same. Fancy places are for special days.
So, we arrived at the restaurant, got a table, ordered drinks, looked at the menu, and started ordering food.
So now our drinks are on the table and we're looking at the menu.
Yes, and at some point, the server comes back and asks, "Are you ready to order?"
If I'm ready, I say something like, yes, I'd like the tomato soup to start and the veggie burger for my main course, please.
Veggie burger is a burger without meat, usually with vegetables or plant-based protein.
Exactly. If I want to sound softer, I sometimes say, could I have the veggie burger, please?
Could I have is a very polite way to ask for something.
What about you? What do you often order in a restaurant?
I often say, "I'll have the grilled chicken with rice, please."
I'll have is also very natural. It means I choose this.
If I want to change something, I add it. For example, "Could I have the grilled chicken but with salad instead of fries?"
Instead of means you want one thing and not the other thing.
Right, so salad instead of fries means salad, no fries.
That's very useful if you try to eat a bit healthier.
Yes, and if you don't want something in the dish, you can say, "Can you please leave out the onions?"
Leave out means do not include.
Exactly. For example, I don't like cheese, so sometimes I say, "Can you leave out the cheese, please?"
That's good. In my case, I sometimes say, can you make it not too spicy, please?
Spicy means the food has strong, hot flavors, like chili.
Yes, and I like a little spice, but not too much. So now you ordered. What happens while you wait for the food?
The server might bring some bread or small snacks, depending on the restaurant.
Depending on means it changes with the place or situation.
Right, and we usually keep talking, or we check our phones, or just relax.
After some time, the server comes back with the plates and says, here you go, or enjoy your meal.
Enjoy your meal means I hope you like your food.
What do you usually answer?
I usually smile and say thank you.
Same here. Simple and polite. Now, imagine you start eating and something is wrong. Maybe the food is cold. What do you do?
Good question. Many learners feel shy, but it's okay to say something.
Yes, you're paying for the meal, so you can speak.
I would say, "Excuse me, this is a little cold. Could you heat it up, please?"
Heat it up means make it hot.
Exactly, and I say it with a calm voice, not angry.
The server usually says, "I'm sorry about that," and takes it back to the kitchen.
The kitchen is the place where they cook the food.
Sometimes the problem is not the temperature, but the dish itself. For example, you ordered fish and they brought chicken.
In that case, I say, "Excuse me, I think this is not what I ordered. I ordered the fish."
That's very clear and polite. You are not attacking the server, you are just explaining.
Yes, the server usually says, "I'm so sorry, I'll fix that right away."
Fix that means correct the mistake.
Do you remember a time when something went wrong with your food?
Yes, once I ordered pasta without cheese, but it came with a lot of cheese on top.
What did you say?
I said, "Excuse me, I asked for no cheese. Is it possible to change it, please?"
Good sentence. Is it possible to change it is a very soft way to ask.
Yes, and the server said, "Of course, I'm sorry," and brought a new plate.
Nice. So small problems can be solved with simple, polite English.
Another thing is when you want more of something, like more water or more bread.
Yes, I often say, "Excuse me, could we have some more water, please?"
More water means you want a refill.
A refill is when they fill your glass again.
Right. You can also say, "Could I get another glass of water, please?"
Another means one more.
For bread, I might say, "Could we have some more bread, please?"
Or for napkins, I say, "Could we have a few more napkins, please?"
Napkins are the small pieces of paper or cloth you use to clean your mouth and hands.
Exactly. Simple words, but very useful.
What about drinks? Do you often ask for another drink?
Sometimes I say, "Could I have another Coke, please?" Or, "Could I get one more beer, please?"
That's clear. And if you don't want more, you can say, "No, thank you, I'm fine."
I'm fine means I don't need more.
Now, at some point, you finish your meal. Maybe you had a main course and a dessert.
Yes, and then it's time to pay.
In English, we usually say, "Could we have the bill, please?"
Or in American English, people often say, "Can we get the check, please?"
Bill and check are almost the same in this context. They both mean the paper that shows how much you need to pay.
Exactly. When the server brings the bill, they might say, "Here's your bill," or "Take your time."
Take your time means you don't need to hurry. You can look at it slowly.
I always check the bill quickly. Check the bill means look to see if everything is correct.
Same here. If something is wrong, you can say, "Excuse me, I think there's a mistake on the bill."
For example, they charged you for a drink you didn't order.
Charged means they put it on the bill for you to pay.
Then you can add, "We didn't have this drink. Could you please remove it?"
Remove it means take it off the bill.
Most of the time, the server says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'll correct that."
After that, you pay. Do you usually pay with cash or card?
I almost always pay with a card. I say, "Can I pay by card?"
Pay by card means use a bank card, not cash.
If I pay with cash, I might say, "I'll pay in cash."
Cash means coins and paper money.
Sometimes we split the bill. Split the bill means two or more people share the total amount.
Yes, that's very common with friends. We say, "Can we split the bill, please?"
Then the server can divide it for each person.
Do you usually leave a tip?
It depends on the country. A tip is extra money you give to the server to say thank you.
In some places, giving a tip is normal and expected.
Expected means people think you will do it.
In other places, it's not very common or it's already included.
Included means it's already inside the price.
In many restaurants, I like to leave a small tip when the service is good.
Service means how the staff treat you, how they help you.
Yes, if the service is friendly and fast, I feel happy to leave a little extra.
So what do you actually say when you leave a tip?
If I pay by card, I just add the tip on the machine and I say, "Thank you, everything was great."
If I leave cash on the table, I might say, "Thank you very much. Have a nice evening."
Have a nice evening is a friendly way to say goodbye at night.
Or if it's lunch, you can say, "Have a nice day."
Exactly. All these small phrases make you sound natural and polite.
And they help you feel more relaxed in a restaurant because you know what to say.
Yes, from entering the restaurant to ordering to fixing problems to paying the bill, it's all just a few simple phrases.
And once you practice them a few times, they start to feel normal and easy.
And once you practice them a few times, they start to feel normal and easy.
Yes, and then you can enjoy your food and the people you're with, not worry about the words.
Speaking of enjoying food, what's your perfect restaurant evening, James?
For me, it's a small, cozy place with friends, not too loud, good, simple food.
Cozy and simple sounds great. I like when the menu is short and easy to read.
With too many choices, I feel a bit lost.
Same here. I also like when the server is friendly, but not too pushy.
Pushy means they ask you again and again to order more or to decide fast.
Exactly. A relaxed server makes the whole meal feel better.
After the food, I like to stay and talk a little, maybe have a coffee or a tea.
I often say, "Could I have a coffee to finish, please?"
A small coffee at the end feels like a nice closing for the evening.
Do you remember a restaurant where the service was really amazing?
Yes, a small family restaurant. The owner talked to us and made us feel at home.
Made us feel at home means we felt very relaxed and comfortable, like in our own house.
Exactly. He explained the menu, recommended some dishes, and even gave us a free dessert.
A free dessert always feels special.
I remembered that place for a long time because of the great service.
Good service can change the whole experience.
Even simple food feels better when people are kind and pay attention.
Pay attention means they really listen and watch what you need.
For example, they refill your water without you asking, or they see that you need another napkin.
But bad service can make good food feel less nice.
True. If the server is rude or never comes when you need something, it changes the mood.
In that case, I still try to stay calm and polite, but I probably don't go back to that restaurant.
Same here. Being polite is always a good choice, even when the service isn't perfect.
And it's also good practice for your English. You can choose calm, simple sentences even when you're not happy.
For example, you can say, "Excuse me, we've been waiting for a long time." Or, "Excuse me, could we order now?"
Those sentences are short but strong. They show the problem without sounding aggressive.
When you travel to another country, restaurant English becomes even more important.
Yes, because you use it many times on a trip for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks.
And often, the restaurant is the first place where you try to speak the local language.
It can feel scary at first, but it's also exciting.
You don't need perfect grammar. You just need clear, simple sentences.
For example, table for two, please. Water, please. No sugar, thank you.
Or, chicken, no cheese, please. Bill, please.
Very short, but everybody understands.
And later, when you feel more confident, you can add more words and details.
You can move from water, please, to could I have a bottle of still water, please?
That's a nice natural progression.
So, restaurant English is a good place to start building your confidence.
You order, you say thank you, you ask small questions. Each time, you grow a little.
And if you make a mistake, it's okay. People understand from context, and you can always smile.
A smile helps a lot.
It shows you're friendly and you're trying your best.
Now, let's quickly review some useful words and expressions from this conversation.
Host or hostess. This is the person at the front of the restaurant who welcomes you and shows you to your table.
Example, the hostess gave us a table by the window.
Reservation. A reservation is when you book a table in advance so it's saved for you.
Example, we have a reservation for 4 people at 7 o'clock.
Main course. The main course is the big main dish in your meal after the starter.
Example, for my main course, I had grilled fish and rice.
Refill. A refill is when the server fills your glass again with the same drink.
Example, could I have a refill of water, please?
Split the bill. This means share the total price between 2 or more people.
Example, let's split the bill. It's easier.
Tip. A tip is extra money you leave for the server to say thank you for good service.
Example, the service was great, so we left a good tip.
Great. These words can help you speak naturally in a restaurant.
Now, question of the day for you, James. What do you usually order when you go to a restaurant?
You can answer with a simple sentence.
For example, I usually order a burger and fries, or I like to order soup and salad.
Or, my favorite thing to order is pasta.
Write your answer in the comments and practice your English.
Don't be shy. You can do it. We read every comment.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us at Talk Room in English.
We're happy to help you practice real everyday English step by step.
Remember, every small conversation is progress. Even one new phrase today is a win.
If this lesson was helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
It really supports us and helps us create more lessons for you.
Keep practicing, stay curious, and enjoy your next meal in English.
Take care and see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye!